Hey everyone, this is Will from Productions², and we're back with some more of our Gnomoria walkthrough. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so let's see. See if I can pick up where we were at. So we're on fall, so we're trying to gear up for the winter. I'll have to do that with torches and wood for making stuff and coal production. What was my... I guess right now I was just focused on getting armor done, steel armor done. Seems to be what my main goal was. So, we will continue that. I do think I was doing some more mining though. There was some mining going on. Or maybe not. Maybe I decided not to, just to focus on okay, no, yeah, I was just focusing on picking up what's down there already. And not so much on doing more mining. Sure. Okay then, so back up here. Sandwiches too. Very true. We can actually do with another... We got 2 for meat, we should have 2 for bread. I don't know why... So we have a table, we need a chair and a knife. I'll put it back to back with this other shop here. Chair and a knife, so that's all done here. So, knife blade, craft, chair, craft, and knife, craft. So I got my new hard drive, it's all set up. Got everything moved over to it. I've only got 400 gigabytes, well 450 or so gigabytes left on it. That's how much stuff I moved over onto there, but we did open up like 1.5 terabytes of space for my other drives. So it all levels out, pretty much. Although, I don't know, I'll have to see what happens. I was rendering out to it last night with Sony Vegas, and I came in here this morning, or this afternoon, and the drive had actually disconnected from my computer. I'm not sure why, though. I tried, powering it down, the docking system down, and powering it back up, and still didn't pick it up. Probably should have tried unhooking it and reconnecting it to the USB 3 port. I'm not sure if it was because of the drive itself, because it is a green drive, so it does some weird things as far as power consumption and stuff goes. It'll actually shut down the heads, the reader heads, after it hasn't been used for a while, so that they're not using up power. It's just really odd. Alright, we'll get this one started on making bread. We should have a good stream of bread coming in for this guy to use for sandwiches. For that station to use for sandwiches. And so that shouldn't be getting bogged down anymore, hopefully. Finally decked it all out in gold. Gold member would be proud. Of course, you'd probably like them more if we did it all in gold, even the floor instead of platinum. But whatever, gold member can't have everything gold member wants. I don't care if he does have golden winning tackle. To quote Austin Powers on one of his tirades. That's for, okay, no, I guess it is for, huh. Still going on platinum. There's still tons of platinum down there. Well, not tons, but enough for, production to occur. I'm just gonna go ahead and pause it, though. Suspend it for a while, because I want to bring up more of that platinum metal. I don't want to just have it brought up really slowly. Get it all up here, and then we'll be able to go back and forth really quickly. Shove those bars out there as fast as possible. Get the ingots up to the Great Hall to put into the floor. So I've started recording everything except for Digital Devil Saga so far. I have all the space now, so even if the games that are being indicated by the metrics as being the games that are going to be chosen as far as their upward mobility, even if they're not, if some get overtaken, I'll still be able to just, you know, backlog those walkthroughs for later use. And I don't have to worry about too much. I shouldn't say I have to worry at all, but I will have to worry a little bit about it, but I don't have to worry too much about running out of space again. I still got 450 left on that, my 2 terabyte drive, and then another terabyte and a half of free space everywhere else that we had stuff at, so it's not that big of a deal for the moment. I have to say though, I'm actually recording Dawn of War 2 at the full 1920 by 1080, and it's taking up just as much space as Skyrim is, I think. Well, maybe not just as much, but a hell of a lot of space. Per hour. I think it's something. I think Skyrim was like insane. It's like 236 gigabytes an hour. I think Dawn of War 2 is closer to maybe 180 or something an hour. It's still pretty high. But I'm just it's kind of amazing how either streamlined or non-advanced the engine is that it runs on, because even at 1920 by 1080, I'm still getting, you know, if I wasn't FPS limiting it to 45 with fraps, I'd still be getting solid 60, even with fraps running in the background. Yeah, I think I'll be starting Digital Devil Saga probably in the next couple weeks here. I want to be able to get a little bit more done on all my other walkthroughs first. I want to be able to get at least 20 parts for each. We're already up to, I think, 11 for Legend of Legaia. I think we're up to like 6 or so for Dragoon. We just started Xenosaga 2, so that's up to, I think, 4. Dawn of War 2 is up to 6. Of course, Skyrim's the most complete of them all, at like 109 or something like that. Gnomoria, actually, no, it's not. Gnomoria is the most complete one out of all the walkthroughs I'm doing right now, at like 130, 140. And no small part thanks to having started this new map up. Let's go and throw it in fast. I forgot the new notes were in 1x speed. So in double time, and we'll see what goes on. It's gonna run out of room pretty soon here. They're still bringing stuff up, huh? How much is there left down there? And then bringing it up like crazy, but I guess there was a ton of stuff down there. Where are we? Here we are. So it's almost all the iron picked up. Still got a lot of platinum and some platinum, some gold to go yet. I guess some of the coal down here as well. I think that's cool. Yeah. A little bit of coal over there too. So still got a little ways to go. It should be done by I think the 10th. There's some coal over here too. Interesting. Alright. Let's see, what can we do? I guess we can work some more on the whole 2-level thing going on. Well, I think miners do that stuff though, don't they? No, I guess we can't then. What the hell? Oh, it's a goblin. Something looked weird about it, something looked off. I guess it's the shading with the sword there, it looked like some sort of weird thing going on. Goblin soldier. Steel armor. Oh, really? It was bugging out. Yeah, Robo Bob implemented that little feature there, is that enemies that are thirsty or hungry will actually leave the map, so they won't die of thirst unless they're, you know, locked in combat and die of thirst that way. It's kind of weird, I don't know why it's doing that for. Not showing up correctly. But we have a hell of a lot of alpaca wool over here. I mean, just tons of it. Yak milk too, but that's fine. Of course, they won't get to that till the other level, higher level stuff is done. We need to deal with these logs over here. Let's get my builders, haulers up here to work on this stuff. I put that at 3, right? So once we suspend that, we'll be able to just go over into the armor stuff. Of course, that's going to include any armor straps that are sitting around. Or leather straps, rather, not armor. Still not a good supply of bread and meat, though. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe we should suspend this for a moment and just let the stockpiles build up. Or the stock of those items build up before we launch the sandwich making odyssey. First, we're going to be pulling up all this wood first, all these logs, technically, rather. Which kind of sucks, but we need to get it moved out of there anyway. I think there's actually quite a bit piled up here. Yeah, 2 for each, maybe even 3 for a few. This will be the last scrub we get out of this before winter, so. I'll have to keep that in mind. let's get some of this. Let's get some of these planks out of the way. Do some more crates. A few more barrels. Build, storage, crate. We got 18 crates ready to build. Ready to be used here. So we'll do 8 there. Put some more over here. And put a few down here. Alright, now I'm done picking up all the logs. Looks like we still have enough room for them, which is good. Can I put these barrels back? I guess we do have some room to put the barrels back here. Not much room, but enough to do it. So, going to do it. That's about half of them now. It's true. Yeah, well, we'll figure out what to do later with that. I may put some barrels back in here as well. Even some over here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Maybe like right in here. So I can just pull them right over to here. We'll do that. Sounds like a good idea. Designate area. See, stockpile. So 16, 18 spot thing of barrels. Build, storage, barrel, 3 more of them, so let's put them right here. To start with, and then we'll fill the rest in as we go along here. How are we doing with our logs? Just about done. Pick up those logs, hurry up. Move them out. We got other stuff we need to do. Goblin is bled to death. Seems like the Mance are continuing to do their job, which is good. The more goblins they got, the more kingdom worth I build. So, good on them, I say. And one more. Alright, now onto the planks. And then they can move on to other stuff. Like all the armor stuff that needs to be moved. Actually, I think they've already been moving it. Yeah. Are they going for the straps now? No, they're dead to the... Okay, cool. They were doing that while stuff was going on. Sweet. Alright, let's drop that back down to 4 and suspend it. Continue picking up the ore from down there. How far are we through our next invention progress level. Pretty good. It's a pretty good amount there, about 60% I'd say. Fairly good amount of progress there. Starting tomorrow, Thursday 26th of February, I have to get back into doing code for Space Crusade. I've actually taken quite a long break, actually a week-long break. Didn't intend to, but things have been going pretty crazy with the VCP and everything else. I haven't found enough time to continue working on that stuff, but I'm going to be going back into that whole developer vlog for stuff tomorrow, and probably throughout the rest of this week. I really want to try and get the battle thing done by the end of the week. It'd be nice to have that done, because that'd be like 40% of what the game is right there, that whole battle processing thing. I mean, it'd be really fairly close to pushing out a alpha version of the actual working version for 0.5. Which would really be nice. So, still bringing stuff up, man. I guess there's still a lot down there, though. We only have like 12 haulers or something. I'm not sure. They're not all working on this stuff anyway, though, so 19 haulers. So, they're not all working on it, though, at the same time, so I'm not sure what everybody else is doing. I guess there could be those bringing multiple ones to each, crate here, I suppose. It could be happening that way. I don't think it is, though. These guys are using ore out of particular ones, and they're just filling in those blank spots. So there's only about 5 working on this stuff right now. I'm not sure where the other ones are at. Probably asleep. Alright, let's get this guy back going now. We got enough built up food and stuff. Meat and bread should be enough to do some sandwiches. Yak sandwiches, huh? Haven't gotten done to the alpaca meat yet. Or maybe they've already eaten it. Guess that's also possible. They've already eaten all the alpaca sausage. Seems the most likely scenario. I don't see any alpaca meat. That should also help keep them less hungry now. That'll also help productivity increase. Hopefully. Even with 3 of these guys going, they're still backlogging these guys with iron ore. These guys are just smelting them so fast. Or rather, maybe they're only using them from this one instead of from this one as well. That could be the case. Seems to be what's going on. So far, I've only seen that guy hit that one. $28 pieces of coal left. 631 logs, oh my god. Looks like they're getting down to just a little bit left there, I think. There's only 2 working now. I guess that could also mean the other ones have passed out or something. Slackers. No, we got quite a bit of platinum left down here. Maybe I'd say that's probably just eyeballing at like 20, 25, 30 pieces of platinum down here. There's only about 10 of gold though, which is good. There's just platinum up here, so make quite a few pieces of, ingots, so we can do the floor up there. They grab this coal over here? Actually, no, they wouldn't have because they're not bringing up coal. I'm betting that the guys doing the smelting and stuff have been coming down here and raiding the coal, I think. No, I guess not. That's true. They have the whatchamacallums up there. Furnaces, so it's true they wouldn't be coming down here for this. I just have to bring that up through the stone stockpile. A little lame, but we'll deal with it. Unsuspend. Of course, we'll have to wait for this to finish first. Or we could just bring this down in priority, I suppose. Technically, we have all the iron up here, so... or at least most of it, so it shouldn't really matter that much. Speaking of that, how much iron ore do we have left? 64 pieces of iron ore. So that'll make 32 bars or ingots, which will make, what would that be, 15 armor plates more? Of course, we still got all the steel bars over here that are being made. Tons there. I think they might have moved some of the steel bars off of here. Or no, they didn't. I mean iron. No, they didn't. Never mind. Somebody used one, that's what it was. Plus our head's blocking it out a little bit there, so couldn't see it. See the pile there. That's still there. So we got 2 working on iron, or steel, we got 2 working on iron, and 1 that's going to be doing platinum. Let's slow this down a bit and let the coal production keep up. Suspend this one. I know we're knocking down steel and iron production by half, but at the same time we need to let the coal build up again. So, how are we now? Still about the same. Need some more silver. Of course, I did find a good vein of silver off of the what the hell? Oh, it's a steel plate. That was like an axe head or something. I did find a good strand of silver in one of those caverns. Or on the edge of one of them anyway. If I need to, I can go round it up. Which I probably will eventually. If I want to get more, all those statues filled out down there. How many silver, or rather iron armor, or steel armor plates do we have so far? So, a good amount. It's not going to be, let's see, how many were out there in the first? I think it was like 94 or something were out there in the first place, so it's like 30-ish? No. 20, that's 22, that's not really that many. I thought there would have been way more. So I don't think it was, yeah, we got way more than that, 'cause we got a whole thing full here. I can do 20 each here, so that's at least 40. Or near 40. Steel plates that we have in here. Still, it's not nearly enough for outfitting, you know, 5 squads. We need way more than that. At least I think so. Let's see, helmets take 3 each. I'll do my famous sucky math on this stuff again. So 3 each for helmets. Let's see, breastplates are 4.